And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Space Engineers. Alright, I've got a lot of this stuff welded, and you might be asking, why do you have two large reactors? I seem to remember there being two small reactors in the middle. Well, I was looking at the layout, and I realized with the thrusters wrapped around that big one, we actually have enough space for something glorious. So I thought, you know, we're going to either go big or go home. So, boing, Kratos thrusters in the back. Look at that profile. We have one of these all welded up, ready to go. And as you can see, we've got ample thrusters. So I was looking at these. I had to weld one up. Yeah, when these things engage, they're 2 gigawatts of power each. So I thought, okay, we're gonna need a little bit more power. So yeah, I built 4 more of these, and I've got an extra one in this area in here. It's not welded up yet, but we have an extra one right there that we hooked up. So yeah, we've got a lot of power potential with this ship. And I'm working on right now getting these things encased, just because I want, you know, a good decent amount of protection. So right in here, we're gonna want to bring in some heavy armor. So right in along this side, we're gonna try to slope that out. It's gonna be a little more difficult up here. With this slope coming down, so I might have to do something crazy here, because you can see this little bit here. I could grind that out, get rid of that, but you know, I don't want to. I want to break my lines a little bit, have a little bit of little variety going on in here. So let's then use, no, not that, this one here. Perfect. So that would be the flat there, and then we can use slopes coming down off of here. Okay. Now the connection to these two things, we're going to want to reallocate this one. I want this one to be a heavy armor block. Yeah, see, it's light armor now. So this one needs to be heavy armor. And then we need to link that up like that. And then these down here, this needs to be one of those corner pieces. And this is going to be right there. So this also needs to be a corner piece. Right in here. Oh, I actually rotated that right. First time. One of those rotations will do it. So I need one more there, and I need another corner piece here, and we need to make sure those are routed properly. Okay, so those look good. Probably one more. I think those are also light armor here. So we need to, yep. And maybe this one? Okay, so there's some good heavy armor right in there to protect. We want to protect the reactors as much as possible. Now, I'm hoping these engine nacelles, oops, don't think that linked up to anything. I'm hoping these don't see any battle, any action, but you just never know. Alright, we want to protect those two. We're going to come out like that. And I think we're just going to slope this up like this. I'll leave that one alone because I'm not sure what to do about that. So with these engines, you've also noticed the big vertical thing here. With these engines back here, there is no way that I'm going to be able to sneak this thing in to a system from the back, because those engines, I think, will just obliterate whatever blocks are behind it. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Okay, so I think that is good for that nacelle there. It's so geeky calling it a nacelle. It's very, very tricky. So let's see if we can get in close enough to weld some of these here. There we go. The other thing I forgot to add to this was a shield. Now I'm not sure how the shields work, or if they still work, but I definitely have the mod installed as part of the mod pack. Get as much of that as possible. Okay, I'm going to back out, and I can't forget about that other reactor that I've got over here. So let's see if we can sneak in, sort of, there it goes. A little bit closer. Very small movements. There we go. Just making sure everything is welded in there. And let's back away. Let's get this stuff welded up on the bottom here. Alright, so that is a nice profile all the way back to there. And we've got, I didn't put another one on the front, obviously, just because I needed room for those reactors in there too. So yeah, I just used a massive amount of thrusters on the front there. So this thing should be able to really, really jump. I mean, this thing will be able to cruise around. Now, the other caveat to this is I probably want to take out this tail, because I don't think I need this anymore. I don't think I need this tail coming back. So, plus I need a little bit of... Why am I stuck? Oh. Darn it. Forgot that was a heavy armor. Okay, how many more heavy armor blocks are down here? Oh, quite a few. So, I would like to cut this off. I don't want to worry about it. One thing I could do is just do this. Now it's not part of the system at all. All the extra parts are going to fall, because I am in a gravity field. So they're just gonna fall and disappear. The game cleans those up, so they do eventually get despawned. Just like that. Right now, let's see, go back in here. There, and that should give me some resources to continue work. So now I can replace those with heavy armor. Like so. And slopes. Not sure how that's gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I might be able to put one more in there. So yeah, this nacelle I need to finish up, and it's just a lot of blocks. Like there's a lot of miscellaneous placement. Down that side. Get some nice curvature going here. Up that side, okay. So that finishes a lot of these. Now whoa, oops, I hit the mouse. Sorry about that. So I need another one here. I need to rotate that one that way and do the same for this side. So it's not a ugly system. Okay, so again, this is kind of where we stuck this out here in order to finish off that. So basically it should line up right over here. Actually, you know what? Did I line this up wrong? No, those are all lined up right. How do I go back with this? I must. So I want to make sure these are symmetrical. So these go back like so. Ah, and yes, then I cover this like that. And then this is the special block here. And then I go back out like that. So that now matches that over there. And okay, let's connect those up together. All right. So yeah, I made sure the design works over here. And now I want to do this one on camera just because this is a monumental amount of welding here. And so this is why I wanted a sweet large welder, because you know, just the sheer number of components that goes in here, it's crazy how many components go in here. So I really wanted to make sure we had it covered. Okay, so the end here, this really tells me where my limit is. So this goes back, and then this comes in. Like so. So down all along here, we need to protect with heavy armor. Like so. Same with down here. And then we have this line of, I think, that should be heavy armor. I added that. Indeed. Okay. So, let's check our limits here. So we have this coming back right there. So this basically goes straight back into itself. So that comes through, over, around that. And then one more should give me that profile right there. So I'm gonna need these corner block. Yep, corner block here. And here, I believe. No, right there. So this is this block here, and then here. That should give me that nice flat profile that I have over there. And that should line up there. So we have slope time. Like so. And down here, I forgot these. So let all these, get all these placed, and we can come by with a welder and in no time at all get these things welded. So because we have, you know, 500,000 steel plates on our welder, so we got plenty of resources. Get those welded. Okay, so that takes care of most of that nacelle. Let's polish it off here. And do I have that one? I have that one already. Okay, that takes care of that. Then it's just a matter of merging them in along this side. So let's take that through. And then I'm not sure what to do about this. Not sure how I want to handle that just yet. So, well, let's take this over the top. Again, I'm going to have to completely change my OBS settings in order for that to stop doing that. Okay, so in here we have one slope that needs to be in there, and we should match that up. So there's two there, two there. Yeah, those are matched up now. And the little remaining parts are slopes in here. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, it's just slopes straight back like this. Actually, let's leave ourselves a little gap. I need to grind some of those down. So at least this one here. To figure out how I want to handle this, I could put them on a piston and basically extend that out. Should we try to do that? I'm not sure though if... Yeah, see, I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but we can try it. We can certainly try it. So let's piston. I want to try this piston here. Yeah, see, it has an opening on the bottom. So let's do that. And then a connector on the top of it. So 3. Like so. The only thing that sucks about that is it'd be really hard to put a camera on that to line that up right. But we'll try that out and see if that's good. Not sure what I want to do about the grav walk here. The gravity is intense. Let's go back to our armor blocks. So I need this and this squared away. Let's merge these in, and then we can put in. I want access to this piston here, just in case something goes bad. So these can come. Oh, these can come out like so. Let's get this side in right over here. Slope it up. Because the welder can reach quite a ways, so I'm not worried about the welder. All right, so special block here, slope block. Oh, here, and then we need this block back again here, and then 2 regular armor blocks. But we need the grav walk in here first. Not sure if I left that. No, I doubt it. So, GRAV. So, 1 there. 1 there, and 1 there. Now, I'm not sure if that piston actually has a control panel to it. It doesn't. Control, do I have control panel? Can I put a control panel? Yeah, see, there's this grav walk here. It doesn't, takes up the block space, so I can't. I'm gonna have to take that away. It will let me put it on the piston, I think. No. Oh, yeah, it will. As long as it's still attached. Good. Okay. Move myself out of here. The block back. Let's weld. Actually, I can do welding in between episodes. That's not a problem. We're running out of time here, so I want to get this welded, and then we can take her out and actually see how she handles. See if everything works. Alright, so that'll do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.